24 hours in a day, and I get to do math, hey hooray. Y equals mx plus b with Mr. Ng, we're making history. Pythagoras, Euclid, and Gauss learn the math and you'll become the boss.
To the power of 2 plus 1. And then we're going to input 24 for x. So 24 to the power of 2 plus 1 equals 577.
Since we were able to find x, now we're going to go g of x equals 3 times 557, and 3 times 557 equals 1,731. So the problem is true.
Alright, we are doing question number 2, and we're going to see if all of this equals this, if it is true or false. So first we're going to start with h of negative 6. So we're going to take h of negative 6 and see what it equals. So we're going to sub in negative 6 for the x. So it'll be negative 6 squared plus 1 equals negative 6 times negative 6, 36 plus 1 equals 37. Now we are going to do f of negative 6. So we're going to take f and we're going to sub in this number that we just got, 37 equals. So we're going to do 2 times 37 minus 1. 2 times 37 equals 74, minus 1 equals 73. Now we're going to do the last step, g of negative 6. So g of this number, 73, equals. And then we're doing 3 times 73 equals. 3 times 73 equals 219. So as you can see, this is false.
So we're trying to prove whether this equation is true or false. So what we're first going to do is we're going to take x minus 2 and we're going to plug it into every x value that we see. So that's going to turn into x minus 2 squared plus 4x, plus 4x minus 2 plus 5, which then turns into x minus 2, x minus 2 plus 4, x minus 8 plus 5. 3.
Okay, so after this, we can see that we can use the box method for these two. So here it's gonna be x minus 2, oh, I'm so sorry, minus 2x minus 2, and this is negative x2, 2x squared, negative 2x, and positive 4. So this becomes x squared minus 4x plus 4, and now we can bring it in here too. So x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus 4x minus 8, sorry guys, plus 5. And then from there we can kind of just, cross out the ones that are similar. So this one and this one makes it, and this one and this one. So this makes it x squared plus 0x negative 4 positive 5.
Therefore, it's false.
Hey math lovers, let's go over question number 4 here. True or false? They give us f of x, I'm going to put it here in blue, and g of x. And remember, they're telling us you're starting here, so start here, and we're going to put x into g. X into g. This x value is going to go here and here. Let's write that. I'm just going to put an x. And what I'm trying to show you is that basically it doesn't change. Okay. This is our answer. It doesn't change. Now we're going to put the green into the F. All of this is going to go right there. For this x value, I'm going to write 2x squared minus 8. This output becomes the input over here. Another way of thinking about it is I'm putting the, what color were you doing? This is red. There it is, we said we'd do blue, so let's do blue. So we're putting, instead of that x value there, I put a bunch of blanks, I'm putting 2x squared minus 8. 2x squared minus 8. Remember, your substitutions are in parentheses. Here I'm going to have to distribute. So negative 6x squared plus 24 plus 7. And then I can just combine like terms and finish the problem up. So that'll be plus 31. And let's take a look. That is true.
In this problem, we have fx equals x minus 8 and gx that equals x plus 8, and we need to find f of g and whether it is true or false.
So first we need to distribute gx into f. So it would be x minus 8 plus 8. Both 8 minus 8 and both of 8 will cancel out. So f of gx equals x, which making it true.
For my part, I'll be solving for f of x equals square root of x plus 5. So it'd be since x is negative 3, then it'd be f is negative 3, square root negative 3 plus 5, then it'd be square root of 2. Yeah, that's about it.
True or false, x equals square root of 7. In the equation, gx is already given to us. It is negative 3. So we're going to write down g x equals 2. We're going to substitute that with the negative 3 plus 8. 2 times 3 gives 2 times negative 3 gives us negative 6 plus 8 that gives us positive 2. And then we're going to write down f of x equals square root of x plus 5. We're going to substitute the x with the 2 plus 5 that gives us square root of 7. Therefore it is true. So this is our problem. We got 6b, and to solve this problem we have to do f of x, which equals the square root of negative 3 plus 5, and that equals the square root of 2.
Since we already got fx, now we're going to solve for gx, which would be 2 right here, and then we're going to grab the 2 from here plus the 8 that we got here, and that's it.
Okay, so first you're gonna start here. You're gonna find number 9 right here. So the input would be f equals 3. Then we're gonna put 3 times f. Then it would become, go here, look for the number 3. It would be 2. So f times f equals 2.
You do is plug in 9 to x, so 9 to right here. So it'll be negative 9 plus 4 equals negative 5. So that's what you get for h is negative 5. Then you put f parenthesis negative 5 and you square it because the x is square. And you're finding x, so that will equal to 25.
All right, number 10 tells me to take g and put it in the numerator. So let's go ahead and do that. 2x cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x minus 1. And we're going to divide that by h of x. You see that? Well, we already know and have seen this symbol before. What is this symbol? This is division. So let's go ahead and just use synthetic division. Other way around, Mr. Ring. And I'm going to take the coefficients. 2, 4, negative 3, negative 1. 2, 4, negative 3, negative 1. This is going to become x plus 3 equals 0. X equals negative 3. Bring it down. Let's try different colors here. We're going to multiply. So that gives me negative 6. Going to multiply here. Oh. Negative 3 times negative 6. What am I doing? So we're going to add down. So I get negative 2. And then I'm going to multiply. This would give me 6. Then add down. So that gives me 3. That'll give us negative 9. And this will give us negative 10. So my answer is, this is my remainder. And that becomes the constant. Add an x, add one more x. Okay, so that's what happens when you divide g by h. Now, I do have to put some restrictions here. I'm going to set this not equal to 0. Because if we solve this, basically we're saying in the domain of x, you could pick every x value, all real numbers, except for you cannot pick negative 3. Why can you not? Well, let me first box this. This is my answer there. Why can you not have x equals negative 3? Because you put in negative 3 here, you'll get negative 3 plus 3, and this equals 0. And any number divided by 0, this is bad. You can't do that. So that's why we're saying the domain is restricted. Number 9 here, perform the operation. It's telling me to add these together. So f is here. I'm going to put that here. So 3a squared plus 2a. And then g is going to go here. Now, you might notice that I'm not only highlighting or writing down the answer of the right side of the equation. And that is true. Because it's plus sign, I don't really need parentheses, and I can just combine like terms. So 3a squared, these are like terms, so plus 6a, and then a minus 2. There's your answer. Question 11 says, perform the operation. And this is actually not an operation, so that's not multiplication. we're saying h of t. So we're putting t here. And what that does is that basically, I'm going to change mine to capital T so I don't get confused. It stays the same. It stays the same. Okay, so that was h of t. Now, it's saying put your answer into g. So g, this becomes now, that was my answer, that was the output. I'm going to input it here into every x value. And we'll do that multiple times. 4 times t plus 1. So the input is now negative 2t squared minus 3. You don't need to worry about that part. What you need to worry about is, I meant to write that in blue. And you'll do the same thing over here. Okay, all we have to do is simplify. Negative 16t squared minus 12 plus 1. Then we just finish this up, combine like terms, and you'll get negative 16t squared minus 11 is our answer. So when I put, let's review, when you put t into h, you basically get the same answer over here. And then you take that answer and you're putting it into g, which we did here, and this will be your answer.
You want to learn to love math again? Go to Mr. Ng's website or to his YouTube channel. He will teach you to learn to love math again. Mr. Ng, the #1 math teacher in the whole world.